Hey guys, Mason here. Final day of Hallam FM. Next week on Wednesday, I'm going to a little reunion thing where you get to see what you want to do and they're going to help you how to get into the job. So I'm going to talk about getting into work experience in radio. And yeah, I've got a special plan later on. I've got a special guest who I'm interviewing. I'm not saying the name because you might know him or might not. I'm going to do an interview with him and talk about how he got into the business, because he's actually a radio presenter on a radio station. So yeah, I'll do a little catch up later on. Bye. Hey, we'll be having a celebration at 1. So yeah, I'll try and get some videos of that. There's gonna be a bit slow, but I think it'll pick up later on. Yeah. I like this. I really would like to carry on with this, because this has really built my confidence up, because before I weren't as confident to do this. I wouldn't have even thought about doing videos on YouTube. I really do like it. Some really nice people. And I love doing the podcasts, which you might have seen my updated and Hallam FM. Let me off. And you will build your confidence up. Don't worry about not building your confidence up. I think you would build your confidence up if you're not that confident. And the video from yesterday was a Hallam museum. Really fun place. Really good. Really like it. And so yeah, you get your confidence up, you get a certificate, and you'll be able to do anything you want. Do videos like me and do podcasts and do radio. Pretty much anything. Yeah. So yeah, I'll do another update later on. Bye. Hey guys, I'm with Alex from the radio, who does radio presenting. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah. Well, that's it. I'm Alex and I'm a radio presenter. So I work for Bauer Media, which is a big company, and they have loads of radio stations across the UK. And in Sheffield, their radio station is Hallam FM, which is where we are today. And it's where you've been all week.
Yeah, it's been quite fun and really inspirational.
Yeah.
How you can go live with your programs.
It's, yes, it never ever stops being a little bit nerve-wracking. I think that's probably the best way to describe it. I think it's like, if you put it in context of what it is, as a presenter, you are literally sat in a box, in a room, speaking to yourself, talking to yourself, yeah. And then if you, at any point, remember that there could be thousands of people listening, that's when it becomes a little bit weird. So I try not to think about that too much, because it can get quite scary.
I feel like when we were doing recording the other day, and I was just sorry, I can't do this. Proper struggling, but got in through it. And
yeah, and you kind of have to, I think in your mind, you just have to forget about everything else that's going on, take a deep breath like you did, and you did it, and you got on with it, and you kind of just eventually just realised that it's just quite a normal thing to do, really. And I think you found it a little bit easier as the week's gone on, haven't you?
Yeah. And with the editing as well, what inspired you to do editing and radio?
So I wanted to be a radio presenter from when I was really little, and just as kind of life's gone on, go school, sixth form, university, I've always kind of looked for opportunities where I could still keep doing radio. So I did hospital radio here in Sheffield, student radio in Manchester, and then found some work experience that eventually led to paid work.
Yeah.
And from then it's been my job for about 15 years. So Yeah, and as you go through, you pick up different skills. So the stuff that you've done this week it's been like a crash course, a really condensed version of kind of a longer stretch of time that you would learn all that stuff. But the more you can do, the more experience you get, the better your opportunities are.
I think the best thing to do is like to get yourself more involved with radio if you want to get into this whole scheme of radio.
Yeah, and I think you guys this week, especially people like yourself, I think maybe your interest at the start of the week wasn't where it is now, because everything you've seen and everything you've done and experienced has maybe increased your interest in it. So hopefully you'll go away today and kind of explore different opportunities that might work for you. Some of them might not do. And as we've said today, if you don't try, you'll never know. So if you don't succeed at something or something doesn't work out for you, that doesn't mean it's failed. It just means you can tick that box and then find something else that will feed that passion for you. And hopefully all you guys will come away from this week thinking that.
Yeah, because I remember job centre with Princess Trust, and they were like, "Oh, why don't you come on radio?" I'm like, "I don't know, but I don't know if I'll get into it." But after like this week, it's been really fun. I proper enjoyed it, and I really would like to actually do this more.
Well, that's what it's all about, and I'm really glad that you, particularly you, Mason, and a couple of the other guys on the course as well, have been part of it, because imagine what you would have been doing this week otherwise. You've got an opportunity here that hopefully will give you a little bit of a spark in terms of something you're interested in, and then will, fingers crossed, lead to some even bigger and better things for you. So I wish you all the best.
And could you give any advice for people who might want to do it in the future?
Well, I mean, if you have got the opportunity to come on a course like this with the Princess Trust, then do that. If it gets offered to you, take it. I don't know anybody, and I've done this course a few times now in different places, I don't know anybody that's regretted doing it. You've got nothing to lose, have you? And you get a bit more support afterwards as well. Any sort of experience you can find, whether it's voluntary, whether it's paid, or whether it's something that's organised through an official channel, then just take it. You've got to take everything that's available to you. Otherwise, I don't think you'll realise what's out there.
Yeah.
And it's, I think you're a good example of. This week's been a bit of an eye opener for you, hasn't it?
Yeah, I've not really been very confident at first until now.
Well, I can see it.
So thanks to you guys as well.
Yeah, well, that's what we're here for, and you know. But without you guys, you wouldn't be able to kind of bring those two things together and create something good. And I think we've done that.
Yeah, I think that's it. Thank you for this.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure to meet you.
It's nice to meet you this week. So yeah, I'm going to end this video now. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you like and subscribe. Have a good one.